see her rolling up, Uber black Cadillac, high heel boots and a sexy body full of tats. Baby's bad, oh baby's hella bad. After her there ain't no coming back. Wanna take a run at that. I think she's feeling me, turn it up a few degrees. My imagination of her body gets the best of me. Oh gosh, she's such a tease, bitten lips, bruised knees. I'm addicted to her, need her touching me. Cause she got a bad little waist, and we tearing down this place. Off the liquor that we chase, Casamigos to the face. Baby, I don't need no space. Coming closer for a taste, and I'll show you how I make everything just fade away. Cause she's like sex, drugs, cocaine, body so insane. Jealous of the clothing that she wears up on that tight frame. All game, no shame, baby came here to play. I feel like an addict cause she's sex, drugs, cocaine. Got a fine little body and her mind's kinda naughty. They say that once you taste it, you cannot replace it. She could get you high, all the dopamine inside triggers fast once she's naked. Her body's a creation. They say the devil made her for his entertainment, but even he couldn't learn how to contain it. Her high heels make a damn good statement. There is no replacement, a body by Satan. Cause she got a bad little waist, and we tearing down this place. Off the liquor that we chase, Casamigos to the face. Baby, I don't need no space. Coming closer for a taste, and I'll show you how I make everything just fade away. Cause she's like sex, drugs, cocaine, body so insane. Jealous of the clothing that she wears up on her tight frame. All game, no shame, baby came here to play. I feel like an addict cause she's sex, drugs, cocaine.
Alright guys, and welcome back. Tonight we're playing some more Divinity Original Sin 2. So we just hit level 20. I believe. Let me see, we're gonna start by leveling these up. So what were they? They needed... It's like diamond dust, right? So yeah, we're just leveling up her stuff. So that's not everything. And then let's go with, I don't know, do another memory. Another finesse. Okay. What do I want to give you? Warfare 17. I want to let me go higher. Huh? That's weird. Let's do single-handed. What do we want to do here? Necromancer. Summoning Hydro. So he's got one. Get rid of less, and I'll do that. What has she got going on? I'll look at this later. I don't need to deal with this right now. Do you have foresight? I feel like she's lagging behind in her damage. That's just kind of what it feels like. But whatevs. Alright, so the plan today is to go into the sewers. We just run here real quick and see if I can.
What a pile of junk.
It got damaged in the fight. It'll fix up just fine. I serve all who seek aid, sir.
Alright, take my leave. So let's go
I
down
heard that
to.
the paladins killed unarmed magisters. Didn't even let them surrender.
Too loud. What do you think the paladins would do to us if they heard you going wrong like?
Alright, crap. Where was I? I think I got out of here too early. So this is where all of this crap is. Where is that? So it was over here, right? I don't know why it keeps doing that. Shit, she doesn't have her flying stuff anymore. Trying to think, how do I... Is it over here? I think it was over here is where I need to go. Actually, we want to go right here.
Well, that unlocks something
It's annoying that they won't just, like, go through those puddles. Alright, so that should be everybody here. Oh. So yeah, I think this was where I was before, and I'd gone down here.
A guard rushes in front of you, and before you can flinch, the point of a sharp spear draws a bead of blood from the artery in your neck.
Halt! State your name. Now! Oh, for goodness sake, woman, lower your spear. That is no way to greet a guest.
Isbiel, I've not known you to be so welcoming to strangers.
Have I yet to disappoint your highness in matters of security? Your Majesty?
Do as she says. Lower your spear.
Yes. Of course, my queen.
Okay, I wasn't quite expecting to be thrown right into that.
One we are most certainly equipped to handle, your Majesty.
Are you sure?
Your Highness, Bloom of Duna, Flame of the Forge, I present to you the Lone Wolf, the Silver Claw, Hifan.
Queen Justinia sucks in her cheeks, then offers you her unwavering hand. The Queen retracts her hand and rewards your reverence with a curt nod.
An audience is granted. I am yet too intrigued to give my leave. Now tell me, Isbiel, why do you allow this man before me?
My queen, the human specimen before you is a Godwoken, a claimant to the divine throne.
The Queen wrinkles her face and gives Isbael a sideways glance. Isbael's red-brown eyes meet her gaze head-on.
Many have laid claim to Lucian's legacy, including his own inferior spawn. I presume our visitor has more than a vague title to boast of.
I'm just gonna be quiet for right now.
The Godwoken has proven himself a worthy combatant in the joys arena of the One. His name was on the lips of all who roamed there.
I appreciate the effort in gaining the respect of one's fellow refugees. You have my attention, Godwoken, if not my adulation.
Isbael speaks once again on your rousing achievements.
He has escaped the island prison to which the Order confined him, a feat deserving a modicum of respect.
A refugee from the Joy, then. Impressive. Few avoid the Magister's watchful eyes. Can this Godwoken declare other triumphs, Isbiel?
I'm just gonna stay silent, just let her.
Isbael speaks once again on your...
The Godwoken arrogated the Lady Vengeance, the very vessel that terrorized the high seas under the Hammer's command.
The Queen's eyes grow wide, and she nods appreciatively, then looks to Isbael to continue the ovations.
It is good and right that you mourn the dead, Godwoken, but do not let your sorrow linger. Many a good warrior has buried his courage along with the dead. Look ahead, not behind.
Ego revels in flattery.
His triumphs as champion of Driftwood are known to all dwarves of Reaper's Coast. This title is not effortlessly earned.
Yes, it seems you've proven yourself familiar with sword and source. The Raucous One would not assign the honor of champion lightly.
Boasting your performance in the arena.
Yes. Word of the great champion has already reached my ears, courtesy of Barston Tongues, the esteemed bard. Now, Isbiel, is there more you wish to share?
The Godwoken has slain his very own. Alexander, son of the Lake Divine, has fallen to his superior might.
Kind of curious how you know about that, because I killed everyone in that camp who would have seen it. But okay.
Indeed. Slayed by your hand, then. The cub once pleaded with me to aid in his sorcerer pogrom, Silverclaw. I cannot deplore your actions, as loath as I am to admit it.
The Queen smiles her approval and looks to her advisor.
Our venerated guest has brought hope to the elven tribes by ending the slaughter of their ancestors.
So you eliminated the butcher responsible, I presume. You have earned your swagger, my good man.
My queen, the God-Woken hobbled the Black Ring by slicing off one of its limbs, a necromancer known as the Sallow Man.
Isbale's hot stare burns into your soul. You meet her gaze with one of your own, though you know you could never match her intensity.
Splendid. The Black Ring has proven a chaotic element at a time when control is imperative. I'm overawed, truly.
Let's let her continue.
I've no more of your accomplishments to announce. If I didn't know better, I'd think you almost vain. Well, I see no reason to mince words, God-Woken. You're here to die.
Isbeel, whatever's gotten into you? Malodorous it may be, but this is still a court, not a gallows.
Your Majesty, the God-Woken is no ally, but enemy. He would throw your plans in disarray. You have worked so hard. Arcs must fall to the death fog.
I am no monster. Isbeel, what say you?
Justinia turns to Isbale, looking for answers or comfort, and Isbale begins to chuckle. Her laugh is low and measured at first, but grows in magnitude until she can barely breathe.
Oh, but you're a clever one, aren't you, Ifan? Fine. I'm tired of pretending I serve this weak wench anyway. But it doesn't matter. You can't stop the death fog. The wheels are in motion.
Isbeel?
Shut your royal maw, Justinia. Arcs will fall and your memory writ. They will believe it was your will, your plan, your command.
For a moment, Isbale appears almost relaxed. Her eyes flash blue, her face quivers.
Isbeel?
My queen, forgive me,
Isbale screams in pain and clutches her head. She bobs and sways, muttering indecipherable words
Demon.
under her breath.
Vedek kifamod un kaegad, rewem eke sifavin et bukamar anafking, goganim ik she.
You blink yourself awake to the cold gaze of 1,000 stones and the hot gaze of the dwarf Isbale, right hand of the queen.
Oh, good. You're awake. Yeah, at first I figured I'd just kill you. But then I thought, Isbeel, you're wasting an opportunity here. Don't bother thanking me just yet, though. I dare say you'll be begging to die before long. So I'll start with lesser toxins, just to see how you react, and take it from there. How strong a dose can a God-Woken handle? How long does it take for one to succumb? So many questions.
Your lips open, but no words spill forth. You try to lift your head, but it is no match for gravity. She has paralyzed you. Only your eyes are free to move.
Don't fight it. You'll only make things worse. Oh, but I've been so rude. You should know the real me. Oh, it's good to give myself a rest. Those masks can be darned pesky.
Every ounce of energy within you evaporates. You have no more control over your own source than you do of your flaccid body. Isbel shakes her head at you. Tut tut.
Do try to relax. The harder you fight, the harder the experiment will be on you. Ah, that dose proves quite alarming for my normal subject. Let's try a new approach, shall we?
The attempt is futile. Every inch of your body is useless, though your senses still register every sight, sound, and smell.
Let's see now. Oh, I have just the thing. Just a spritz, mind you.
You struggle to move, and you feel your toes wiggle, and your fingers twitch. The paralysis is waning.
Interesting. Some of the results are quite unexpected.
I don't know why they put water on me.
Now, let's move on to death fog. Live or die, you've already proven most... Well, I was going to say useful, but perhaps entertaining is the better word.
Isbel turns the valve, but no fog wafts forth. In that moment, you feel your bones and muscles awaken. You've regained control of your body at last.
What's wrong with it? Guards! Come! The Godwoker's broken free of my spell!
I've figured out this death trap.
It's not very nice of you. Alright, so we're going to feather swap you. Sir Laura's gonna die here. Ugh. Oh, Jesus. I think this was the wrong one anyway. Yep, I gotta go all the way back to this one.
Aye, the giant. The squirrel looks at you in shock.
Ah, it come.
Quite sure, Your Highness.
Queen Justinia sucks in her. The queen.
An audience.
My queen.
The queen.
Many have laid.
The god.
I don't wish to minimize your struggles, but do remember, I benight women and men who have overcome obstacles far greater. Isbel,
Isbel clears her throat.
He has
a refugee from the Joy, then. Yes, the mad sorcerer tainted both his time and ours. His stench is not easily rinsed away. But it seems to me that Void-Woken and Shriekers were a more present danger.
Isbel's.
the god were
The queen's eyes grow wide.
It is good and right that...
his trust.
Yes. Yes.
The god.
Indeed. Slayed by your hand.
The queen's.
Ah, vener.
So you eliminated the butcher responsible, I presume. You have earned your swap.
My queen. The god woken.
Isbel's.
Splendid. The black...
I've no more. Well,
Isbel, what...
Your Majesty, The God-Woken is no ally, but
Justinia,
Isbeel, shut your royal maw.
for a moment, Isbale appeared.
Isbeel?
Isbale's.
Better,
You bring yourself awake
Yep.
to the
Blah,
cold
blah,
gaze of
blah.
1,000 stones and the hot.
Oh, good. Don't bother. How strong a dose can a God-Woken have?
You cannot move your.
Oh. Oh, it's good to give myself a rest. Those masks can be darned pesky. What's that, boy? What are you trying to tell me? Are you hungry? No. Ah, that dose proves quite alarming for my normal subject. Let's try a new approach, shall we? Let's see.
You struggle to move.
Oh.
Isbale.
Death trap. Great, that's exactly what I want. I want some fire.
Yield to none.
spirit struggles for breath, a breath that will never come. She panics as she realizes what's happening to her. And then she... The spirit laughs soundlessly at something unseen.
I'm curious how I get out of here. Does she not have... Oh, because she doesn't have it. She has it in... There we go.
Do you think Arx is safe in my death? I faced the grave before, you know. Yet through the God King, I have eternal life. The Master's purpose is his own to speak, not mine. You're good with words, so sincere. I almost believed you. But let's pretend I fell for your little persuasion game. I'll tell you the Black Ring's plans on one condition. You release the Death Fog. You bring my mission to an end.
The spirit pauses, then nods.
The God King feeds on war, on death, on disease. On the rich source the living ones carried within them, knowingly or not. I think this clear by now. The Death Fog was not just a murder bomb, but a tool. A tool for sowing discord. A tool for pitting the Order against the Dwarven Kingdom. A tool for ridding us of those who would see us fail. Every race, every creed, and every claimant to the title of Divine.
Isbale's voice rises, and her fists tighten. You presume she'd have gone red with fury, were she not wholly translucent.
I lived for that day, Godwoken. The flesh of every Magister melted like butter in the sun. The Paladins' eyes bugged out in horror as they watched their spouses and children choke on the death fog, clogging their lungs. There would be screams first. And silence.
The spirit's eyes and mouth narrow. In her silence, the noise of splashing sewer water bounces from the stony walls and into your ears. You have lit Isbale's fire. She is a bomb, a banshee, an erupting volcano.
You couldn't know! You weren't there! When the portal opened and the death fog poured in, you weren't there! To see their skin burst, to see the blood bubbles foam from their mouths. Have you ever felt your own saliva sizzle? Have you ever felt your own brain pressing against the inside of your skull? I have felt it. That agony was the doing of the Divine. For his order to suffer the same fate is not punishment enough. In death, I was given a chance. I made a decision. One that I have never regretted. No, it must be the God King to claim me. How is it you?
Kinda wish they would play that animation while the conversation was going on. Wait, there's another area up here. There's a hidden door right here.
I've spotted something.
Twisted and torn in her heart and her mind, the spirit emits an unbent.
How can I just jump past there? No. So I can see it's there. So maybe I need to go over here?
That sounds like the Queen.
Show yourself. Isbiel, the traitor! Where is she? I will split her black skull in two! By whose hand? Yours? It should have been my own axe to slice her neck. Take me to her bones. I've a mind to chop them into pieces, the foul witch!
Justinia struggles to control her rage. She closes her eyes. She breathes the Sue's fetid air. She waits.
She is dead. And that is that. She was a scientist of sorts, or so the town criers chanted. She knew of the ways of nature and beyond, and I invited her to court to show me. She healed the sick and soothed the wounded. I saw it with my own eyes. I brought her close. Her words were wise, and her aims, well, they seemed so pure.
How is killing an entire city's citizens pure?
It was after Alexander assembled the quorum that Isbiel turned my mind to thoughts of war. Our scouts and spies aided dwarven sorcerers where and when they could, but Isbiel insisted the monks and shriekers would touch dwarven land. When we came to Arx to prepare, she rarely left my side except to tend to her laboratory. I'd no idea what atrocities she'd been committing there.
Justinia pounds a fist against her palm. One smack, then a second, then a third.
You may not believe me, but what I did, I thought I did for the sake of my people. The sinking of the Peacemaker, the driftwood smuggling operation, the Death Fog, Black Peak Isle. Power always comes at a great cost. Sometimes you have to take some lives to save others. And I shall always put dwarven lives first. You must understand this. It was only a matter of time, she said. And I never doubted it. The scouts talked of living weapons nailed to crosses, of blank-faced wizards, an entire force of them. If we didn't come for the Order, the Magisters and Paladins, they would come for us. They had my ear all the while, the Black Ring. I'm sorry. Truly sorry.
Bless his heart. Please do tell him to rest his mind. Mikael is no man of courage, but he's as loyal as a But do be sure to keep my whereabouts private, at least for now. My concerns in Arx must remain my own. The void closes in then. It's so much more dangerous than even death fog. Death fog we can see and smell. The void is empty, intangible. We don't know it's there until its creatures are upon us.
Kem? Linda Kem?
This rot has infected the very soil we tread and the air we breathe.
I must not let it reach the kingdom.
Lady Kem is known to harbor those in need from foreign lands. I will be safe at our estate. So unless you've no more grievances to air.
The Queen is now free of the Black Ring's thrall. Leave her be. She's not a threat.
Only a coward or an imbecile would invite Isbiel into her court. Either way, she deserves to die.
What's done is done. Murdering Justinia now solves nothing.
The Queen nods a goodbye to you.
Until I can return to the kingdom, I will be at the Kem estate. Royalty is always welcome there. Paulina would have it no other way.
Let's do some exploring.
It seems the Queen can handle herself. Isbiel leached the source from these people. How very clever.
Okay, so there really isn't much in here. That's helpful. It's just a sheet of paper.
I've spotted something. Isbale was planted in the royal court quite some time ago. This conspiracy has been a long time brewing.
Okay. Okay, so that doesn't... Oh, that? Oh. How do I have so much weight? Sort by weight. That should be a little bit better. So how do I take care of the death fog?
The great machine sits before you. Pipework tentacles outwards and upwards, the conduits piercing the ground overhead, wending their way towards the city and her people above. Even through the seals of the Great Cistern, you scent the acrid sting of the death fog inside. A faint gossamer of death fog rises from a junction where the release valve meets a pipe. A switch allows redirection to a different pipe, labeled C. The junction currently leads to a pipe labeled ARCS.
That That other pipe leads to the sea. Redirect the flow. It'll minimize the harm.
The only way to keep Ark safe is to smash this thing to pieces. Do it!
Redirect the death fog. Better to poison the fishes than to poison the people.
The machine creaks to life, and the death fog begins to flow through the other pipe. You hear the howl of the fog as it travels the pipe towards the sea, and the machine winds down. The system is empty. All is silent. The machine sits silent.
Part of me is curious, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna save here. I'm gonna reload, I'm gonna release it on the... I'm gonna release it on the populace, and then I'm gonna go up there and I'm gonna see what happens. Be a little bit of a villain. Hey, I said I was gonna release it.
The great machine sits even through the seal. A faint gust.
That other... The only way...
Redirect the death fog. Better to poison...
The machine creaks to life, and the death fog begins to flow. The sound of the mechanism fills the room, fills your head, then the machine winds down. The system is empty. All is silent. You did it. You activated the death fog machine and killed thousands. Everyone in Arx is dead.
Oops. I do believe that's the worst thing I've ever had a hand in.
We can't make scrambled eggs without scrambling eggs. I so miss my personal chef.
Okay. Let's go see what...
Back again, eh? I don't blame you. It's not often that you get to meet a world-class artistic mind, and not...
Let's go to the cathedral. Just everybody's dead. That's one way of dealing with that. So let me take a look at what's outside. Outskirts. Oh. That's cool that that's right there. Oh, so that kills like wow, literally everybody, huh? All right, so not super interesting, I guess. It just basically kills everybody and ends everything. All right, so that's gonna be that. Dead silent one. Now go this way. So that was her. Okay. That's her. I don't really care about that, but I do want to see what's over here. Interest? Nope. So, there's another one here. Panties. Those actually look like panties. just have that on you right now. So before I leave, let's check out, what was this quest called? Past mistakes. Okay, so it looks like they changed how this quest plays out. So, I don't know if I can still light the braziers. Sewers. And summon him? See, how's my character gonna get there? Oh, I already lit them and he didn't show up. Okay. So it looks like this will happen after I do the Path of Blood. So I think we're gonna go to Cathedral. Yeah, I'm not doing that shit. Alright, let's go check out this Path of Blood.
I pledge my life, O Lucian. Please return.
I've spotted some Lucian. He doomed us all when he adopted the baby Damien.
I pledge my soul.
I wonder what I would have done in his place. I wonder what I would have done in his place.
I am ready. I am ready. Hey, me first. Take my word. Tell me I am pure.
She seems so confident. Something closed the door.
The bewildered ghost stares at her own dead corpse. A single thought emanates from her spirit, that I was pure. The warmth of your good wishes envelops her. She realizes the truth. All is well that can be well. Nothing else matters now. She may leave for the Hall of Echoes.
I don't understand.
was sure I'd make it. What did I do wrong? Did I commit some sin without knowing? Did I sin by thinking I was pure? Blessed divine, enlighten me!
Looking
There,
at
a
this,
switch.
I'd say we're close to Lucian's body.
One little silver spoon, that's all I took from them. A family like that wouldn't even miss it. I didn't deserve...
All those poor dead elves have haunted my dreams ever since the war. I thought I'd be forgiven. I thought I'd suffered enough. I was wrong.
How did this happen? I gave away a small fortune to the cathedral and the schools and the poor on the streets. I paid what was owed. I should be cleansed of my sins.
Too heavy.
There, the switch.
There, a switch.
There, the switch.
There, a switch.
There's a curious-looking panel discreetly nestled upon the wall. Upon it is a lone button. There's a slot in the center of the button. It looks like something should be placed in it. The amulet fits the slot perfectly. The mechanisms around it begin to glow with source. The button slowly sinks into the wall, as if pushed by an invisible hand. The source fades from the amulet, consumed by the inner mechanisms of the button. Gears turn behind the ancient walls, almost like they're acknowledging the words you spoke. A nearby hatch in the floor unseals itself.
I pledge my life.
Why do I have the feeling that she's, like, gonna have followed me down here? And like she did the last time. Is it just gonna be like, oh, hey. Can I get that thing back? Source amulet back? Maybe, I don't know.
You recognize the approaching child. He is hardly a picture of innocence. His cheeks aren't rosy, but sallow. His smile isn't curious, but crooked.
Surprise! You left a little boy to rot in a prison cage, and yet I made it here. What do you say to that, eh? What do you say to that? I'm not a little boy. I'm not. I mean, I can see why you'd think I am.
His voice changes, becomes deeper, rougher, older.
Really, I'm not. Say hello to your mistake.
A razor smile unfolds upon his lips, but his eyes are gone. The light in them has turned black. Any time he may have had as a sane and functional human is well and truly over.
Yes, my Lord Lucian, I'm coming. I'll free you. I'll protect you. I'm coming, my lord. I'm coming, Lucian. I'm coming. I'm coming right after I...
Well, that's one problem solved. Now on to the next.
Why is it always her? Why is it always her? Okay. So let's hit. Very nice of you. very nice of you.
Even in death, the spirit of Charon, the great mistake, is lost in insanity.
Lucian, I'm coming. I'm coming, Lucian. I'm coming, Lucian. Lucian, I'm coming. Coming. Lucian, alive, I'm coming for you. I'm coming to kill Ahu. I'm coming to seek you and kill the Seekers. I'm coming, Lucian. I'm coming, Lucian. Alive, Lucian. I'm coming.
The spiritual union is sudden. It sounds and feels as if you have fallen to the sand chest first from the coast's tallest cliff. You gasp, and you open your eyes. You bow to Alexander, as Gareth has said you must. You rise, and the bishop's scepter points directly at you. Show me. He is the master. You are the obedient hound, and he wants to see your tricks. Alexander eyes the totem apathetically, then waves you off without a word. He doesn't see your fists tighten. He doesn't know that next time your soul rejoins your body with the same force with which it... The spirit of Charon looks at you. For once, his gaze is crystal clear. You find instead an ocean of rage, storm-torn and heavy, with great black waves battering the shores of his conscious mind. At the bottom of this angry sea, you find the dark silt of regret. Charon wishes he could have been more than he was. He wishes he could have been the creator. But he was the destroyer, and he embraced destruction, fearing he could be nothing more. And there, beneath the regret, lies the kernel of fear from which all of this rage flowed. Fear that he could not be better. Fear that what he was all that he could be. Fear of his own...
Spare me. You can search...
His gaze stays fixed.
I was fearless. They liked that. They claimed to seek a divine. What they wanted was a...
The spirit nods to you.
Seems they found what they were looking for. They found you, monkey woman. They found...
The laughter hangs harsh upon his lips. But he laughs, lightly at first, then heartily. Then the laughter stops. The spirit looks to you in terror, but before he can put words to his fears... The statue reaches toward the sky. The statue reaches toward the sky, as though preparing to take flight. The bottom drops out from within you. She lifts you up, up, up.
Okay, so there's nothing over here. So let's not look at that just yet. Let's see what's going on over here.
Peering through the iron grating, you can see how it connects to the strange pipework beneath.
Just F5 real quick. See what's going on with this.
The Blessed Altar seems to want to be touched. In the pit beyond, things move once more, as if returning to their original position. Then the mechanism rests. Behind you, the sound echoes away.
Alright, so that looks like that's probably going to take me a minute to figure out.
No sign of Lucian's body. Has Dallas beaten us here?
Nope, you gotta figure this out.
A blessed stone altar. The cool stone seems to beg to be touched. The altar seems to respond. Beyond it, something creaks, as if the pipework was moving. The sound comes from beyond the altar, but also... A blessed stone altar. The cool stone seems to beg to be touched. In the space beyond the altar, the pipework shifts.
Interesting. Alright. So maybe I need to go this way? No.
The altar seems to respond. Beyond it, something... A blessed stone altar. In the space beyond the altar.
Alright, so this is... So basically, okay, so what it's going to do is it's going to just keep following whatever you send it, so you can cross stuff over. I don't think that's going to work. Huh. I don't think that's right. I think I need to bring this up here. So I think I need to bring this here. Here, 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 here. No. So this needs to be faced like this. Go down.
In the pit beyond, a blessed stone altar. The cool stone seems in the space beyond.
So that's blood. Let me see, all right, so apparently we can just throw a teleporter. Oh, you actually can. Wow. So there was something that I had that gave me that transmute. Didn't go into the Red Prince. Of sorts. There we go. Oh, strength. So you need to... Why can't I equip that? Uh-oh. Oh, it's in Losha's bag. Okay. There we go.
Venture no farther. Only death lies beyond. Blood need not be spilled. Bones need not be broken. Preserve thyself and flee. To cross this threshold is to plunge into thy grave. Do not decide in haste. Very well. Embrace thy fate.
What do we got here? Fiendishly difficult puzzle.
Hey, charming. Careful. I spotted a trap.
Moving to hazardous concoction generator.
Okay. It's not very nice of you guys. Water, okay, so Winter Blast should...
There's no end to them.
Ah, they just keep coming. Look around. There's got to be a way to make them stop.
They just keep coming. Look around. There's got to be a way to make them stop.
Moving to a rapid descent cranial disruptor.
Careful.
Look out!
Spotted a trap.
Hell's just happened. Ha! Pulling a lever invites magical translocation.
Careful now.
Careful.
That's a
Spotted
trap.
a trap.
Archery death assistant!
They just keep coming. Look around. There's got to be a way to make them stop.
Okay, so this is annoying. Oh, you source vampire then?
Another one. How many more could there be?
No? That didn't do it? Ambition. Discipline. Morality. Mercilessness. Righteousness. What? Is it just over here and I just need to... So, I think you're supposed to spell out power? But I'm not finding a P. A lever with P. Judgment. Intuition. Harmony, knowledge. Zeal. There we go. Potency. So we have P-O-W. This is annoying. So we're gonna load. Oh, I should just be able to use source vampirism to kill them. They're coming
Careful.
back.
I've spotted a trap.
Noxious atmosphere enabler. Noxious atmosphere enabled. Atmosphere enabler. Noxious atmosphere enabled. Sleepy time.
Another one. How many more could there be?
Oh. Oh, that was a waste.
Provide endless incinerator. Hazardous concoction generator. Moving to corporeal transposition engine. Corporeal transposition imminent. Moving to reinforcement deploy. Oh. Combat in progress. Seeking damage opportunities. Combat in progress. Seeking damage opportunities.
Alright, what do I have that's gonna kill? Oh, that killed you. Would I be able to hit him from here? Yes. So let's do... we'll just go here.
Moving to reinforcement deploy.
Right where I want you.
Not just atmosphere.
They just keep coming. Look around. There's got to be a way to make them stop.
Moving to obvious manipulator. Origin manipulator activated.
Yep. Alright, so we're gonna hit you with...
Prepare yourself.
Time.
Here we go.
did something. I could feel it.
So we have P.
It feels like that lever did something.
Look out! I see a trap nearby. It worked. I heard gears moving.
That must have been the last lever.
Alright, let's save. Accept.
Getting closer to Lucian's crypt.
The truth hangs heavy upon the air itself, unspoken. This is the point of no return. Somewhere beyond this point, you shall be undone, or you shall ascend. There is no middle ground.
I mean, I'm pretty sure that's the end. There's not much more for me to do.
Hangs heavy upon the air itself, unspoken. This is the point of no return. Somewhere beyond this point, you shall be undone, or you shall ascend. There is no middle ground.
So it looks like this is about to be the end, guys.
Come here often. I don't know what you did, but you just released a source flood. I thought I'd come and see what all the fuss was about. Should have known you were getting yourself into trouble. Looks like the big moment has finally arrived. I will do everything I can to support you, Godwoken. I will pray for you. I think you'll need it. Don't underestimate the power of true prayer. This is a place of incredible power where a single prayer holds the weight of thousands. Your heart and soul will fill as quickly as they're drained.
How are they already here?
Consider it a taste of your divine future. The people will pray for you. In turn, they'll trust you to do right by them, as I'm trusting you to do now. Of course, it's up to you whether or not to listen. I know how I'd respond, but you do you.
Malady wearily chuckles to herself, then bows her head in a show of unexpected but sincere reverence.
Looks like my investment's paid off after all.
I need worship only one divine,
and I believe he stands before me now.
You've shown me kindness in the face of my sins. My worship is the least I can offer.
I've always preferred to be the one reaping the attention, but you've turned the tables. I suppose it's only right, seeing as how a new divinity may stand before me.
Now go. Rivellon needs a new divine.
Ooh, infinite source. Nice.
Ifan, Godwoken. Dallas said you would come, old friend. You were always hard as diamonds, and twice as bright. Your divine welcomes you.
The traitor himself, the divine you once selflessly served, the one you thought dead, lords over the chamber from a granite throne. He moves to speak, but it's Riedeman's voice that next pierces the air.
What a twist.
Lucian frowns at Riedemann, then bestows a benevolent smile upon you. All that you know of him flashes across the panorama of your mind.
I underestimated you, Godwoken. You have proven to be a formidable foe. You have my respect.
Respect? Indeed.
Lucian's gaze rests upon you and goes through you. He takes your measure entirely.
Lucian, we should tell him the truth.
Yes, I agree. It is time we dropped our masks.
Alright, okay, so actually, I think I'm gonna load up here. We're gonna load this. And then I think I'm gonna just do some things a little different here. So we're gonna go to K. Get rid of ignition. What do I have to give up for that, though? Silence aura. That's fine. I think I'll actually keep that for him. Anything else? Yeah, we'll keep that. I think it was her, though. I can put another 3. Let's give her Shackles of Pain, and we'll add Blood Rain. Bloodstorm, sorry. We have... Oh, yeah, and I need to put the... Glad I did that, because I need to put the weapon back. You know what, we'll just do that one.
come here often. Looks like the big moment has don't under consider, of course. Melody looks like
I need you've should.
I've always now go.
If I'm Dallas, you're
The traitor himself.
what a
Lucian frowns at reading.
I underestimated you, Godwoken.
respect.
Lucian's gaze rests upon you.
Lucian, we should tell him the truth.
Yes, I agree. It is time we dropped our masks.
Oh. Oop, sorry about that. Hit the wrong button.
Dallas nods, then reaches for the sides of her head. Where there was one face, suddenly there are four. She takes off the mask of the shapeshifter. A skull is revealed, bejeweled and ancient as the void.
I am eternal.
Aren't they just full of surprises? Fear not, old friend. Dallas is on the side of all that is good. She is helping me rid Rivellon of the influence of the Source. Listen to her.
I shall tell you the tale as I told it to Lucian. Long ago, the scholar Fane discovered that the veil between the world and the void was made of Source. Our 7 lords desired this power.
Of course.
Silence, slave. Our king forbade the 7 to reach for this power, but they didn't listen. Instead, they rebelled and sent the king and his people into the void.
With the Source they stole from the Veil. The 7 created the races so they would have worshippers.
During their lives, worshippers collect Source. When they die, the gods feed from them. It's an ingenious system.
Our souls are nothing but vats for the Source-hungry gods.
The 7 made a mistake. By taking its source, they tore a hole in the veil, and it is through this hole that the void finds its way into our world.
The 7's lust for power let in the void. Our goal is to close the hole they created, to restore the Source to the veil. When we are done, there shall be no more Source in the world. Rivellon will be finally free from the gods that enslaved them. Really? I'm shocked.
Shut your mouth, Ithan. I know you wish not to believe him, but Lucian tells the truth.
He hesitates, then he swallows his pride.
Here is the truth. I have killed thousands, perhaps millions, for the greater good. But I made a mistake. It was my use of Death Fog that opened the door to the God King. It upset the veil and took the 7 by surprise. My one mistake meant all those sacrifices were for naught. Those sacrifices must have meaning. They must stop the void once and for all.
I seek vengeance against the king and against the 7.
There is more, but she hesitates to share it. Then she decides that she must.
I was a child when the God King tore my family apart. I was purged of Source and left to rot in a putrid tomb. A child. It was hell. A hell I suffered for the sins of my father. He was the one that betrayed the God King. He was the one that told the 7 the secrets of the Veil. The cruel joke of it all is that the same tomb that housed my tortured body is what sheltered me from the void. Few Eternals escaped that fate. Myself, my mother, and my father. the scholar Fane. But now I finally have revenge. Revenge on the Seven and the God King. Revenge for what they took from me. My life. My people. My mother!
The hammer's voice falters and her coolness vanishes. Every crack and rasp betrays her grief. But her next words burn not with sadness, but anger.
He never even looked for me. He never even looked for her!
Dallas, control yourself. Our purpose transcends your personal wounds.
Yes. You are right.
Dallas's reasons weren't mine to question. All that ever mattered to me was peace. Peace for Rivellon. Peace for me, whatever the means. And now, we are on the precipice. While Dallas sought the Aetiran, I started draining the gods of their source.
Slurp, slurp, slurp.
One more word from you, and I shall use the leash.
I had to hide from the gods. So I had the walls of this crypt equipped with tenebrium and protections put in place. It worked. Everyone, even the gods, thought me dead. As divine, I was created, empowered to stop the void. I was the avatar of the Seven, their strength and their weakness. My bond to them allowed me to drain them of their source.
So he basically caused all this shit.
Yes, in a sense. When the Death Fog was unleashed, many elves died. With fewer elves to worship him, Tias and Dilius weakened. This gave the God King his first real foothold back in the world. To strengthen himself, he sent his Voidwoken, the remnants of my people, to hunt down the sorcerers seeking to reclaim their source.
The Voidwoken. Disgusting things. They ravaged the land they touched and infected the air they breathed. They were also an incredible stroke of luck. You see, blaming the sorcerers for Voidwoken made them easier to capture.
The Aetiran now contains almost all of the source the Seven stole. Soon, we will be able to heal the Veil.
The void shall be banished, and I, Lucian the Divine, shall return from the dead. A false divine, of course. I shall have no power. But the world will not know this. I shall demand peace, and we shall have it.
The plan is almost complete.
We have made so many sacrifices, Ifan. All of us. Of ourselves and those we love. One last sacrifice is required. For the future of Rivellon, you must surrender your source.
Decide. Be the true hero and give up your source, or be forced to submit. Like a coward. Like a slave.
There is no other way. The source of the world is required to close the veil. All of the source. We only lack yours.
I have to go with Ifan's thing.
Ifan, my friend, these were sacrifices that had to be made. You were but one. Each of them pains me, but I would make them all again. I made so many sacrifices, Ifan. And now, so must you. Alexander was Godwoken. Once, years ago, I should have killed Damien, but instead took him as my son. Quite the mistake. Now, I was forced to kill Alexander, my blood. But once more, I could not.
The task fell to me.
Which, in the end, fell to me.
And me.
Good. You understand.
The world shall not know this. I shall return from the grave, a divine without power, yet all who desire power shall fear me. I shall carry the secret of my lack of divinity. Peace shall reign.
As I say, one last sacrifice is required. Yours. Then let us proceed. Show some responsibility. Surrender your source.
You'll be a hero. Everyone will know of the sacrifice you'll make. Your name will be synonymous with the survival of Rivellon.
Don't let them do this to us.
But our souls, there has to be another way.
No. Never.
I understand. Sacrifice takes courage. But I shall help you. Though it pains me, your sacrifice shall be made for you. Dallas.
I'm sorry. You've come such a long way, but there is too much at stake. This is the end.
Yes, it is, Dallas. It's gonna be the end for you. All right. I gotta do all this shit again.
You come here often. Looks like the big moment has finally arrived. I will do everything I can to don't consider, of course. Melody looks like
I need you.
I will now go.
Yeah, I thought I saved after this. Nope. We'll switch it. And then we wanted to add... Get rid of that. And then we're going to add... What was it? It was this one. Just F5.
If I Dallas, you're the loose.
I
fear not, old friend. Dallas,
I shall tell you the tale as I told it to Lu long ago.
Of course.
Silent, our king.
With the source they stole from the Veil, the Seven created the... Really?
Shut your mouth, Ithan. I seek you. It was the crew, my father. But now,
The hammers...
he never...
Dallas's reasons weren't mine to question.
She did, and
While Dallas...
One more word from you, and...
I had to... As divine, I was created.
Yeah, to straight...
The voice, you see...
The attempt... The plan...
We have...
Decide.
There is no... We only lack... These was... And now, so must you.
Then let us choose.
You'll be a...
Don't let them... But...
No. Never.
I understand. Yours.
I'm sorry. You've come such a long way. But there is too much at stake. This is... the end.
Are you feeling poorly, Dallas? Good. You shall not seal the veil. And now it is time. I call on the God King.
How? What? You are unleashed!
Friedemann cackles in delight at this turn of events. His unbridled glee slithers into your veins and throttles your heart.
You left the leashing wand next to me, you stupid maggot. So accustomed had you become to me pretending to be your slave.
Kill him!
Do shut up, you tedious buffoon. And don't look so surprised. As if I would allow that bone-bag Dallas to enslave me. Me? You should have listened to Tarquin, you worm-ridden wench. Nobody enslaves Brachus Rex. I am Brachus Rex. I am the Source King.
Yes, Ifan, kill him.
Too late, you moldering, blight-stained pigs. Grant me power, my ally. God King, I call on you. You dare interrupt Brachus Rex? How novel. Who are you to challenge the Source King? Ah! You are the fetid dirt on my boot. You are not... The God King hears my call. He sends a companion worthy of my power. Come to your father. Come to the Source King.
How did that get disconnected? But okay. Ooh, we desperately need to... I don't think I'm going to be able to do this fight tonight. Power infusion, Farsight infusion. Running away again?
Are you feeling poorly, Dallas?
Nope.
Good.
That's not what I wanted to do. I want to kill him first. See if maybe I can just skip that entire fucking thing. Oh shit, that doesn't work. Oh, are you kidding me? Ooh.
Are you feeling poorly, Dallas? Good. You shall not seal the veil. I call on the God King. Come, claim what is yours.
Ah, fuck. I just need to focus on him. Anything that'll do physic? Oh, I don't have that. Jesus.
Are you feeling poorly, Dallas? Good. You shall not seal the veil. And now it is time.
Can I not kill him?
poorly, Dallas? Good. You shall not seal the veil. And now it is time. I call on the God King. Come claim what is yours.
Alright, so yeah. I'm not going to be able to finish this fight tonight. It's 12:30, and I need to go to bed.
Are you feeling poorly, Dallas? Good. I call...
How? What? You are...
Rivellon cackles in delight at this turn of events.
You left the leashing wand next...
Kill him!
Do shut up, you tedious buffoon.
This is not the time for talk.
Too late, you mouldering, blight-stained pigs. Grant me power, my ally. God King, I call on you. The God King hears my call. He said, come to your father. Come to the Source King.
Alright, so we're going to save here. And yeah, that's going to be it for me for tonight, guys. So looks like we're going to be picking this up later to finish it out. So yeah, that's going to be it for me for tonight, guys. So I will see you guys later.
Let's go. Yo, I'm like an addict, do I gotta have it. I ain't even playing, got a really bad habit. If it moves, gotta grab it, fuse like a magnet. Lose, won't have it till I'm doomed in a casket. I ain't playing, got a weird mind. If